And he just goes out on such this haunting, sinister note that really makes you feel... it really makes you feel the hopelessness of Santa's situation. And then I realized how ridiculous of a sentence that is.
I can. Hit it.
Wow. The sound of rolling dice to me is music in the air.
Hello everybody, my name is Mortius. I am a necktie enthusiast, education specialist, and acapella artist, and today we are jumping into the Oogie Boogie song by VoicePlay. Now this is not a reaction. I am emphasizing this here even though I know the type of people to complain in the comments are also the type of people to skip intros, but still it is very important for me to emphasize this is not a reaction. This is just going to be an analysis of one of my favorite VoicePlay songs. Unfortunately, I have listened to this many times before I even started doing reactions, but a couple weeks, months, I don't even remember ago, I put out a poll asking if you guys would enjoy analysis videos of videos that I have already seen, even if they don't have the reaction aspect. And since 80% of you said yes, I decided that since we're in spooky season right now, that it was time to finally give my 2 cents on the Oogie Boogie song by VoicePlay. So, we are going to be jumping into this. I am going to be doing something a little bit special with this reaction. I was listening to, which song was it? I was listening to Halo, just in my car on the way to work. VoicePlay's cover of Halo, and I realized there were bits and pieces that I picked up on just listening to it, like surrounding me in my car's surround sound, that I hadn't picked up on any previous time. So, to try and be able to provide something new to it and really dive into the arrangement aspect, I am actually going to be not watching the video. I am going to have the video still up for you guys so you know what part of the song I am at, but I actually have one of my college textbooks covering both of my screens, and what that means is I am going to not be able to see the video, so I am just going to be focusing on the music, no visuals, no acting, nothing like that, just the pure musical aspect. So hopefully that allows me to provide a little extra insight and maybe even have some reactions because I might be picking up on some parts of the song that I haven't seen before. So this is the first time I'm doing a non-reaction on the channel, so it's an experiment for me and you guys, but I hope you like it, and without further ado, let's just hop on in. Okay, so just off the bat, that initial voice acting it's a lot weirder. Oh my gosh, my headphones. It's a lot weirder when you don't get to see the Santa's acting, but that's okay.
Well.
Hold on.
Well.
Even just right off the bat, wow, this is such a good idea. I'm patting myself on the back there, but really it was. I don't think I ever realized how low those backgrounds go. Hold on, listen to this. The do has some really exceptionally low notes just from the beginning. It's like do, but an octave lower than that. That's really cool. I never even noticed how low the beginning goes.
Well, what have we here? Santa Claus, huh? Ooh, I'm really scared. So you're the one everybody's talking about. You're joking.
So, from the get-go, something I know they do a ton in this song, so I'll just comment on it now so I don't have to pause more later, is the incredible transitions between how frequently they move between doots, oohs, ahs, and words. So just from that beginning, the backgrounds,
Santa Claus,
I'm
really scared.
The ooh, there. Listen.
Well, what have we here?
There we go. Yeah.
Ooh, I'm really scared. So
that's so cool.
The one everybody's talking about. You're joking. I can't believe my eyes. You're joking me. You gotta be. This can't be the right guy.
the whole little background bit there is just incredible. This is honestly going to end up being one of my longest videos because I'm not just sitting here trying to absorb it. I want to talk about every measure because this song is not only popular because it was like one of Jeff's first like big, really bassy in the forefront covers when that kind of started to become the singing meta. Not only is it amazing from a cinematography standpoint, but it is just truly an exceptional cover. Like, this is one of the top tier VoicePlay covers just of all time. Not just because of the energy, not just because of the style, but just because of truly how incredible it is from an arrangement standpoint. So that whole thing they were going through there with the "you're joking, I can't believe my eyes, ooh," like just everything they're doing lends so much to both the background and emphasizing Jeff's line, because in acapella it's rare, I shouldn't say it's rare, but it's not something that always happens where you've got one person leading it the whole time, because that means there needs to be so much more support from all the backgrounds, and they nail it here. Like,
you're joking, I can't believe my eyes, you're joking me, you gotta be, this can't be the right guy.
I never even noticed though, because again, this song came out right when bass voices were starting to become the interesting thing. I discussed this in my, I believe, colder weather video, but the meta when I was kind of in middle and high school was your tenor voices, your One Direction, Justin Bieber. I know those aren't like, but that was what the big focus was on. But now in like vocal spheres, both in popular media and in more like technical clinical vocal spheres, the meta has started to shift a lot more to basses. This was right around the beginning of that shift. So Jeff gets to show off a lot of his stuff right out front, but they still have the background a lot more subtle. And something I never noticed was that that stand-up bass happening in the background that I talk about so frequently in my covers, is happening here, but quietly and in the background. Hold on. I'm actually going to, since I'm talking so much about this, I'm going to up the volume of their cover, and hopefully, now this means that I'm off balance from what I tested ahead of time, but hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. We'll see.
I don't know which is worse, I might just split a seam now if I don't die laughing first.
Yeah, the duo of Lane and Jeff in the background there, because I do also know that Jeff is layered in this. So he's on the front, but he's also he's also in the background doing solo. So it's like dum, it's like, so Jeff and Lane, it was like dum dum dum. Like, they were kind of treating the background as a call and response thing there, which is really good. Also, I just want to let you know that my textbook that I'm using to cover the screen leaves like a ½ inch on either side. And right now, Ellie's face just poking out of the left side of my textbook just like is absolutely horrifying. So I'm going to press play.
Oogie Boogie says there's trouble close at hand. You better pay attention now, cause I'm the boogeyman.
I know I said I wasn't going to keep bringing it up, and I swear I won't bring it up the whole song, but just the back and forth between the oohs and the words. Listen to this.
Don't die laughing first.
Mister,
Boogie says there's trouble close at hand. You better pay attention now, cause I'm the boogeyman.
Like, that's so cool, and that's so just complex. It adds so much, and it really feels like, because they're kind of being Lock, Shock, and Barrel here, even though Lock, Shock, and Barrel aren't actually in the original song, they're kind of representing, just to an extent, like, they're representing Oogie Boogie's henchmen for the sake of this song. So, it's not just Oogie Boogie singing with the people in the background imitating instruments. It's Oogie Boogie singing, and Oogie Boogie has backup chorals. Or, like, what? Backup vocals? What's the term I'm thinking of? What's like when you've got like the main singer and then you've got like the three ladies off to the side like doing dances and singing like harmonies? What is that called? Backup vocals, maybe? I don't know. I'm tired. I know I say that in every video, but I'm a teacher, so I'm allowed to. I know I say that in every video too, but shut up. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. Oh god. Anyways, what I was trying to say is it just gives so much. It really feels like Oogie Boogie is being supported by his own small army, because everything he's saying is being supported, emphasized, and sometimes even repeated by the background. It's like, oh, look at me, I'm this threatening presence. Then you got three people behind him going, dang right he is, listen to this. You know, I don't know. It's cool. It really helps create the threatening aura.
And if you aren't shaking,
This is going to be my longest video ever. If you aren't shaking, that staccato is amazing. I know that a lot of people here enjoy my reactions because I tend to speak in a way that makes sense to people who aren't super into music theory. So let me, just in case anyone doesn't know, staccato basically means, so staccato and legato are the opposite ends of one spectrum. And that's basically how flowy or separated notes are. So, the line is,
cause I'm the boogeyman. And if you aren't shaking,
it'd be, and if you aren't shaken, is legato. But what they're doing is, if you aren't shaken, if you da da da, not da 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 da, is legato. Da 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 is staccato. And so that's what they're doing there that creates that cool
attention
effect.
now, cause I'm the boogeyman. And if you aren't shaking, there's something very wrong, cause this may
Da 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 da, ooh, very wrong. It's so cool.
be the last time you hear the boogie song.
I'm gonna get so many hate comments. I'm gonna get so many hate comments. I swear I shouldn't say this. I'm gonna try to let it play for a little bit after this. But that highlights something else which is really cool, which is sometimes they won't even actually use the same words that he's singing. So, Jeff is going, this may be the last time you hear the boogie song. But the background vocals are saying, this may be your last song. Which is so cool, because it's communicating similar things, but they're actually using different words.
The boogeyman.
Oh, I went back too far, but
there's something very wrong, cause this may be the last time you hear the boogie song.
so cool.
I might just cook a special batch of steak and spider stew.
Ooh, see, I let it play for a little longer there. Hold on, I want to hear that again.
I might just cook a special batch.
Whoa! That's one that I hadn't noticed until I was listening to it without being distracted.
I might just cook a special batch.
The background's going, I might just cook a special batch. That's so interesting. Listen to that.
I might just cook a special batch of steak and spider stew.
That's so cool.
Don't you know the one thing that would make it work so nice?
A roly-poly Santa Claus.
To add a little spice.
Whoa, hang on. What was that?
Roly Santa Claus.
To add a little spice.
When they're saying roly-poly Santa Claus, Jeff is doing something trippy. I don't even know if I understand enough about bass technique to explain what he's doing.
Work so nice.
A roly-poly Santa Claus.
To add
Whoa, it's like, but it's much lower, and it's like, it sounds like he's breathing fire. Listen.
thing that would make it work so nice.
A roly-poly Santa Claus.
To add a little.
It's like a boom on roly poly Santa boo. That's so trippy. That's so cool.
Little spice.
Release me now, or you must face the dire consequences. The children are expecting me, so please come to your senses.
You're joking, joking. I can't.
This part's so cool visually. I'm so glad you guys can see it. I'm gonna go back and actually watch the video after this recording because it's so good. But
Can't believe my ears.
When someone shut his up.
I'm drowning in my tears. Believe my ears.
When someone shut his up.
I did not think I'd be able to get a bigger reaction out of a song I've already done before, but what? Hold on.
Can't believe my ears.
When someone shut his up.
When they do Can Someone Shut This Fellow Up, Jeff does like this burst. It's like that's like the closest I can get to it. Hold on, I'm gonna turn it up real loud right now just for this and then put it back down. Listen.
I'm drowning. I can't believe my ears.
When someone shut his up.
I'm drowning in my.
Hopefully that wasn't too loud. If so, I'll have to adjust it in post. I'm messing with my audio settings during the recording, which is super risky because I don't actually get feedback, but we'll see. That was crazy though.
Tears.
One more time.
When someone shut his up.
I'm drowning in my tears.
It's funny. I'm laughing. You really are.
What do
I'm
they?
drowning in my tears.
It's funny.
Oh, immediately, any of you with good over-the-ear, left-right stereo headphones, you need to go to this part in it. Because I've noticed before that it does, I'm drowning in my tears, and kind of does like a stutter at the end there. The stutter goes in between. Whoever actually edited this made it so I'm drowning in my tears. Like it goes...
When someone shut his up.
I'm drowning in my tears.
It's funny. You really are too much.
And now, with your permission, I'm going to do my stuff.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna do the best I can. Hit it.
That moment is really cool. Listen to Ellie just taking it through, and just it's got such like a hopeless, haunting tone to it.
You really are too much.
And now, with your permission, I'm going to do my stuff.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna do the best.
He doesn't even finish the chord. Just that. Ooh. And he just goes out on such this haunting, sinister note that really makes you feel. It really makes you feel the hopelessness of Santa's situation. And then I realized how ridiculous of a sentence that is.
Best I can. Hit it.
The sound of rolling dice to me is music in the air.
'Cause I'm a gambling boogeyman, although I don't play fair.
It's much more fun, I must confess.
Ooh. Hold on, what was
I
that?
don't play fair.
It's much more fun, I must confess.
They're doing another cool da 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 staccato thing, but I can't even tell what they're actually saying in the background there.
Although I don't play fair.
It's much more fun, I must confess.
It also is saying much fun to confess, but I don't think that can be right. Much fun to confess. I don't know. It's cool.
Not mine, of course, but yours, oh boy. Now that'll be just fine.
Release me faster, you will have to answer for this heinous act.
Oh, brother, you're something. You put me in a spin.
You are comprehending the possession that you're in.
I don't know who's doing that. You aren't comprehending the position that you're in. But if you listen underneath Earl doing that, you aren't comprehending. Like, he's got this really forward nasal thing that's really cool going on. But then someone else is doing, you aren't like they're swallowing every word they sing.
You are comprehending the possession that you're in.
Very cool.
You finished. You haven't got it rare.
'Cause I'm Mr. Oogie Boogie, and you ain't going nowhere.
I will say I've listened to this so many times that it doesn't really feel like a subversion of expectations at this point. But the first time I ever heard that was absolutely such a subversion of expectations. Because in the original song, this whole ending part isn't there. At that part in the song, it's just, 'cause I'm Mr. Oogie Boogie, and you ain't going nowhere. And that's how it ends. So I was expecting Jeff to still end it there and give me something like, and you ain't going nowhere, or something like that. But then the subversion of expectations where you've got this bass going the whole time and it's going down because I'm Mr. Oogie Boogie and you ain't going nowhere. Like, it's like, what? When you've been hearing this dude hit these bass notes the whole time. I mean, I know earlier he had a couple of the higher ups, but when it's just nowhere, not only from a bass, but when you're expecting it to go down, incredible subversion of expectations, and it really leaves a lasting impact on the viewer from an arrangement standpoint. Phenomenal stuff.
Hopeless.
You're finished.
You haven't got a prayer.
Cause I'm Mr. Oogie Boogie and you ain't going nowhere.
I love that note so much. It's so impressive that Jeff, who can hit those notes, can do that in chest with without sounding like he's straining himself. But that's just nowhere. I'm the Oogie Boogie Man. It's so good.
The Oogie Boogie Man. Oogie Boogie Man.
Oh. God, this song is incredible. All right, so that's pretty much all I've got for this one. I said everything I possibly could. This is looking like it's going to be one of my longer recordings, even though it was a song I already knew. But that just speaks testament to how amazing this cover truly is. From a performance standpoint, from an arrangement standpoint, just everything about it is really good. If you liked this analysis format, please let me know, because that will open me up to do certain songs that have been much requested, such as 16 Tons, Little Mermaid, Daddy Sang Bass, various VoicePlay and Jeff songs that I have heard prior to recording. This gives me the opportunity to jump in and do some of those. But if you didn't like it, please be honest, and I'll just stick to reactions. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, let me know what you thought in the comments. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We are rapidly approaching 4,000 subscribers, and then once we hit 5,000 subscribers, I'm going to be opening my Patreon, and that is also going to allow me to justify spending a little bit more time, hopefully doing more than one upload a week, and various things like that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, gals, blokes, and all other folks, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.